237 it is. Ended the previous over with a 6. It's hit sweetly by Tayyab. His third match, just his second innings though. 29 when he played one of the innings against Zimbabwe recently. Did it at a good rate too, was going at 180. Good bowling from Rabada. He's got his pace nicely.
KG's been good today, to be brutally honest. I thought he was fantastic in those first few overs. I think he didn't want the rain to come because his first two were brilliant, the lines and the lengths he was hitting. And even the time he's been reintroduced, he's bowled with some good control. I think he's deserved more than just the one wicket. Yeah, I think what's the difference between him and the other bowlers, he hasn't bowled many short balls. Just maintained a good length. Basically a test length. Okay, don't look at that one. But all the deliveries before. He's maintained the test length and he's asked the batsmen to hit good shots on the up. Which I think has been the difference, and that's why he's just one of them. These before and half an over, whereas us seems have gone a little bit more expensive. One a bit more shorter and saying, are you pulling a few, and even Baba Azam, so he got out to it. He's been an epitome of just hitting a good area, trouble off with the odd bumper.
Confident appeal by South Africa. And maybe realising it's possibly going down leg. I don't think Rabada's happy that went for 2 though.
I'm thinking send that upstairs. I think that's good. At worst, it's going to be an umpire's call. And Denver does, he gives the signal. We'll have to wait and see. TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision's not out. I have checked the report for this fair delivery. We've got to film someone ready, please. Thank you. Thank you. Falls close to the back. Can we just go to Ultra to confirm no back, please? There's a clear inside edge. Litton, instead of your original decision of not out, your on-screen signal now.
Well, Alex Wolf, the third umpire, didn't have to look much at that. Wasn't a good review in the end.
Well, I know if Collier was bowling, he was reviewing it as well, because he was calling out here. Couldn't see it from the side, we're behind the batter. But I think when I also looked up Lennon, he was looking like he was going to signal leg pass as he was walking away, and then he stopped the signal when he realised that there might be a review. Steep delivery. Saw a couple of cross-seam deliveries from KG in Boland Park, and that's something he likes to employ these days at the back end. He believes that he's going to get extra steep bounce if it hits the seam.
Give it that extra bounce again. Well, but it isn't to stop that, because you can just see it's still a little bit slippery out there with so much rain yesterday. Not just the rain that we actually had today. It rained all day yesterday. Well, the drainage is good here. It's going to be a little bit wet. Boundary in there over off Rabada. It's to 45 for 5. 5 wickets have fallen in the innings. Sean, how would you assess the bowling performance?
I thought they were good up front with the new ball in particular. I thought they got into some good areas, but then once Pakistan started to dominate, I thought the bowling kind of lost its plan. As Hush was touching on, a couple of short pitch deliveries that comfortably cleared the batters, and the lines weren't good. And I thought it was really held together in the middle by Fontaine. I thought he was fantastic with his 10 overs, picking up these 2 wickets. And I think it's going to be a key performance at the back end here. They need to keep them under 300, I would think.
Fontaine is done. Don't forget, this is a shortened game in 47 overs, so not everybody is going to be bowling their full 10 overs, but Fontaine is one of the 2 that can bowl a full 10. So 256 for him today. 26 dot balls as well. Did that. I love an African sunset. Some of the best in the world. A while before it properly disappears. It stays light here in Johannesburg till about 10 to 7, just before 7 in the summer. Good to see blue skies as well.
Yeah, blue skies, cricket, I think they put them all together and usually have a fantastic outing for any family that comes to the game. Martin Johnson into the attack, certainly for the last couple of overs. And what we've seen with Marco, apart from having a decent Yorker, seam-up delivery, his cutters, I think, will be really effective on this deck where he has dripped a bit. Just trying to use the finesse to get it past those 2 men there at a short third man position. Sometimes a bit of a lost art, particularly in the T20 format, where everyone just wants to bludgeon everything out the ground. You just manage to steer it fast fielders, you can also pick up boundaries. It's actually turned out to be a peach of a day here at the Wanderers.
Very short by Janssen. There's a lot of control in the shot, but you can see his intent is there. He's not going to die wondering.
Yeah, that was a little forehand down the line shot. Tennis players will appreciate it. Look at this approximately 5 overs, 5.5 overs left. India would be looking for scoring another 50 more runs.
Good to do on the boundary. Tony de Zorzi's been busy all day on the boundary.
Yeah, he's had a good day in the field, Tony de Zorzi. He's been throwing himself around. Fantastic intensity. There's been a few misfields from the South African team, but he's been amazing. He's got a bit of swagger. I always love watching him bat and field, and he's with their hands all comfortable.
Can we just go back a few frames, please? Just want to see them. Yeah. Do you have a different angle from the other side, please? Thank you. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Yeah, just take it back and then I just want to see it. Yes, please. No, I'm satisfied. Runs. Thank you. Runs.
Wolf was just a little concerned about the foot, where the ball happened to come out of his hand. Just made sure, but he's happy that Tony de Zorzi's done a good job there, saving the boundary. 2 runs saved for South Africa. third back on the boundary at the moment. One is back, and so is long off. Netherlands again with the extra bounce. They want to go for the second run. The throw is coming in. Had to be quick.
I've seen the bells come off, but I think that's because of what Hounded Klaassen has done with his gloves rather than anything like a direct hit. I don't think they're going to send this up. It was well run, popped in the air by someone and then realised it was going to be a difficult one to throw back to the keeper for a border. Yeah, the gloves that take the bells.
Been very impressed with the Pakistan running between wickets over the last few overs. Intensity and desperation. It's a good hallmark to have the batting unit where you know your bottom order, who are usually your big hitters, but they're also keeping it ticking along.
What's the 250 mark now? After this over, 5 overs to go. Really in such a good place.
I think the difference is what we have at Cape Town is you've got a genuine finisher in Nevada, so you would be thinking South Africa banking on him to be able to hit his areas. Pakistan would definitely be thinking 300.
252 for 5.
Good that looks. As we just take a little flight around the bull ring. There it is in all its glory. A day that started off gloomy is ending in fantastic fashion. 252 for 5. Pakistan doing an amazing job with their batting. 29 from 27. Partnership between Salman Ali Aga. Tayyip. Ooh, cramps, is it? Those spikes. Oh, it is bound. All that nervous energy. So I look at Adam Markham straight away, throwing the hand up that is okay. The hand is very funny there, very awkwardly. Very good mates, Colin Bosch and Adam Markham come a long way. KJ Rabada on the 19 walk up with us. See, you can see the left foot not going all the way down that calf cramp. Sees me for there, Brazil coming out. What a fight back from South Africa though. Taking wickets at important times. They were staring down the barrel of a 300 plus course. Could still get there, Pakistan, but showing good fight, taking wickets at the right time.
I must say, I do think that Pakistan, they're just going to get 6 runs and over since before the last wicket. And yeah, there's not too much batting to come, although obviously someone like Shaheen Afridi doesn't mind having a bit of a dip. And he can score some runs quickly, some big runs pretty quickly. It's a national anthem. We're in the stadium right now. I need Corbin Bosch to finish strong here in South Africa. Bosch is okay, ready to continue. shot. Absolutely laid into that, tell you. And away it goes for 4. Yeah, no great pace that time. Obviously feeling the after effects of going down, I guess, and slower delivery. Laced it over the top, had to go over the top, and played that really nicely.
I think it's important for Corbin Bosch to stick with what has been working for him. A change of pace, almost sitting up, needs to hit that back of length hard.
It's tough at the back end here at the Wanderers. Ball races off across the turf, it's really fast. Also, up in the air, will go over the boundary. Just looking to hit the back of the leg there. And at this late stage, as they have to deal with their running, many of those disappear to the fence. Just a single. This is where it's one of these grounds, this one, where there's a very high percentage of boundaries scored at the Wanderers. We haven't seen so many today. Obviously, with the conditions just a little bit awkward right at the top. That obviously negated things, but it's dry and fast and bouncy and plenty of blue sky and sunshine. The boundary percentage in day-night games is 45%, just over 45%. So that's a lot. Not so much today. Crunched. Salman is in decent touch, and he's coming to put the finishing touches to this Pakistan innings. On the 21, and there's his first boundary. Yep, this is what they need. Boundaries at the end. That's going to catapult things nicely. That's a terrific shot. He's a very good player. Salman Aliaga. Importantly, that's neither full nor short. And it's right in the slot at the back end will disappear. Too short, too high, and it'd be called wide as to bowl that again. But so often we have what a specialist at the back end here will change it up and bowl Yorkers as well and stay out of that slot area and also out of the hitting arc.
And I think that's what's been missing for South Africa last 2 games, even going into the T20 series. Plans for me gone away from the Yorker plan, which I'm not a massive fan of it. The Yorker's been working for so many years. You set your field force batters to hit straight and land as Yorkers. Just muddled at the moment.
260 for 5. He was looking for another wide there. Salman Aliaga. Too many wides today. 14 wides. 15 extras in total. 14 wides. That's a lot. Something you have in white ball cricket. I know that it is also in the T20 series. South Africa with all the extras. They've really got to make sure they get that right before the Champions Trophy, that's for sure. A sparkling century. Same Ayub, who has to be watchful up at the front. After looking to try and start in aggressive fashion. And then half centuries for the 2 most experienced men, Babar and Rizwan. And it was a fantastic platform set. And wickets for South Africa that have kind of stalled the end. However, the bulk of the work has been done. Here's Rabada. Ah, that's it. Into the block hole. Experienced man. Knows what the brief is at the back end. How to construct the overs he needs to bowl here. The hope is that the others can follow suit.
Talking about now those Yorkers, the only thing that I would change to being third man up and dropping them over when it down to long off. Now those Yorkers also better to hit square.
Shot. That's really well played. You understand the thinking, get out the hitting arc, but it's not quite hit his mark. And Salman is in form.
And Rishti form as well. We've seen this a few times actually since he arrived. The white ball games, squeezing that one away, back of the square, getting good connection, realising where he can get full advantage. Very nicely played. Second ball, the over goes for 4.
Back on the stumps and the block hole and just a single. Damage control and the run in here. Pakistan look well on their way to get past 280. Might well touch 300. Salman opens up.
Experts are looking to get to maybe 310. Someone played really nicely, got 320 mark, and then suddenly a couple of wickets well with 208 and 209 on the board.
Oh wow. That's laced. There's a fielder out there who'll get only one. Both these are getting after it. It's that time in the innings.
Yeah, what I can say appreciation from KJ Rabada is not being hit to both sides of the wicket. It's forcing batters to hit one side, and that's a side you can protect if you're going to bowl that line and bowl those lengths. You can set the field for that and force the batters to try and go the other side.
Slow ball, picked, and put away for 4.
So now this is a very good over for Pakistan. 11 from it, still 1 ball to go. The bigger boundary, 66 metres on the offside, but that was short and wide and put away easily with a leg cutter.
See Temba Bavuma talking to KJ Rabada now. They bring the deep square up. They're not going to get down and lap you over deep square. Third man up and you drop the deep point out. KG is bowling one side of the wicket, so you have to protect it. And yeah, as we say, they're busy changing the field now to that exact field. Goes the other side this time. Good going by Pakistan. 13 off that one. It's 275 for 5.
And that's really nicely played. Rabada's now got just the 1 over remaining. 2 can bowl 10. But that might be exactly what they need, Pakistan, just to kick him into the last stretch, the last little bit of this 47 overs per side game. It was the rain we had a little bit earlier today. 13 off that is good going for Pakistan.
Magnificent, those building blocks, and look at the way it goes at the beginning, circumspect, still in the middle they build, and then the crescendo at the end. Did exactly that in Cape Town, and did it to perfection. And too many runs that day for South Africa to chase down. They have their formula.
Cameron Bullen, who kicked in that game and really spurred them on. Talking about over number 23 today, to 22 actually, sorry, 27. They've kicked on well. Couple of big overs there, which got them ahead of the game a little bit, and they just came back a little bit. Now they're spurting again, Pakistan. Really important these last few overs. Pakistan have got some cracks who like bowling under lights here.
Clarity is needed from approaches in his last death overs. Got your plan, stick to your plan and back it. Morgan Bosch so far this over has been excellent at landing those Yorkers. Wow! That is out of the middle of the bat. This man, Salman Ali Agha, he's putting on a show. Once again with bat in hand. I tell you what, it shows you how dangerous you can be if you miss your length. Going for the Yorker again, missing his length. But that is an unbelievable shot. Look at the movements of the wrists. It's just a flick.
all the way for 6.
Ducking and diving in the wooden seats in front of the scoreboard. Outstanding work. You can't afford to miss. Absolutely cannot, because if you do, the platform set and men in form such as Salman, and he'll make you pay. There goes that projected score. It said touch 300. Tell you what, looks like they'll comfortably get over. Certainly if he stays out there. Now 13 runs off that previous over from Rabada, and now there's 9 off this with still 2 balls to go, so it's a real opportunity to pretty much match that. And they won't stop after that. These two guys, particularly Simon Aliaga, if he's there at the end, they will go well past that 300. Well, there's more I can do, he says. Not just a one-trick pony. I've got all the shots. That is magnificent from Salman Aliaga. All the way for 6.
And with the change of field, third man coming up, dropping long off down, understanding that the fans up, but to execute those shots off the back of the bats. Unbelievable skill.
That is superb. Right off the thick part of the back of the back. Nicely done. 15 off at 1 to go. Bosh. Can't get to it. The running is good. They're back for a couple. That over has gone for 17. Pakistan 292 for 5 with 2 more to play. Almost touching that 300 mark now. 8 to go before they get to that. And that is a massive over. 17 runs from it. That back of the bat shot might be the shot of the game. That's extraordinary stuff. A little bit lucky with that leading edge. Still managed to scamper through for the second. Some might have decided to go away, go back home. They stayed. They've stayed in, and it's been well worth the wait. Had a bit of a party on their own with nothing going on out on the park. And now, with boundaries galore and the tunes going, the vibe is just right. Just the way you want to spend this Sunday. A shout from Rabada, nothing from Clausen, the keeper. He says I didn't hear anything. A couple of cross-seam deliveries now coming from Rabada. Clive says he's going to have some fun as well. Ends up being a dot ball. Got enough on it. The dive's not going to stop it from going for 4. The boundaries keep on coming for Pakistan.
Ability to pause and wait. The slower ball bouncer from KJ Rabada. Almost like a tennis shot, just helping it over cover. Rabada, who's someone who can really send it down at a clip. See the short ball and wait, understand it's a slow ball and help yourself. Unbelievable moment.
Just a single. Partnership goes to 74. It's off 48 balls. And this template that they have where it's kind of slow and build and then finish off at the back end seems to be working an absolute treat for Pakistan. So Maliaga now on 48 of 31 deliveries, strike rate of 155. Blinder so far. 6 legitimate deliveries left in the innings. Left it. What's that about? It's just left it alone. That's what he's thinking right now, I think. Just showing he's got that in the bag as well. He's got the lead. See him going just across off stump. Good call-ups. Easily inside that red marker, the guideline. Can't believe he didn't throw the hands at that. Well, they could have run it off the face of the bag, gone over the top of the catcher in a deep slip for 4. Didn't let that one go, didn't let that one go. Another slowie, and he's caught it and found Van der Dussen on the fence. Rabada with a second. Yeah, he's going to be annoyed with that because he couldn't have picked him out better. There are 2 men back there. There's Van der Dussen, there's also a man back of the square on the fence as well. If he runs it off the face, that's 4 runs, nice and fine on the offside. Had a bit of a dip at it, and now he's on his way. So Rabada's rewarded with his fine work today. Dangerman goes on 48, 297 for 6. Annoyance. She left the other one alone. It was a slower ball. Decided he was okay with the slow ball and picked it this time. And to try and put it away. Threw the hands, backed himself to get over. Even at high altitude, you couldn't get it over there. And yep, catch you later. Hopefully a salute to well played. Not been so successful with the swinging of the willow this trip. Shaheen Shafridi, times past, been okay as a support for the batters. Fancies himself a bit of a basher. Wow! That's up in the air, straight up in the end. And Van der Dussen collects. I thought that was disappearing. It sounded so sweet off the bat. But no, went higher than it went long. I was going to say that, I think it probably did. Only went about 60 metres. In distance, my goodness, it went up there for a long while. He just sort of gets some bat on this, and he did get it right out of the middle, but the arc was heading to upward. Sitting underneath it, he doesn't drop these. Van der Dussen. Short, sharp and shiny. 297 for 7.
Yeah, that bang shines off really for Blackfoot. Basically a free hit. 7th last ball of the innings with the penultimate over. And easy stats for Rusty Van der Dussen. Crowd absolutely coming alive now. 297 for 7. Now enjoying every single moment on this night so far.
They're trying to get through the overs as well. Final one now. Rabada finishes with 3 for 56. Nazim Shaheen. Oopsie. Marco Janssen. So a pop for the start. Quite on target. It's wide. One for the over with the bumper. Is that high? They're going to be posting 300 on the board. It's going to be a terrific game, this one. Oh, yes. You're going to struggle to get it over him. He's rather long. And his pouch burst of beauty there. The man they call the plunk.
Plucking apples off a tree.
Slow delivery. Drilled back at him. Oh, let's grab that apple. Yeah, easy. Like a giraffe grabbing an apple. What was that? Awful, the giraffe. Sharp catch, nicely taken. It's one way to stop the flow, that's for sure. So here goes for 28, 298 for 8.
Slow ball, and they're getting deep in his crease, maybe waiting for that short ball again. He's blasting it. It's so difficult to take those as a bowler. You're running at the death, you're looking to take evasive action quite quickly when you see a batter hit the ball back at you. Stand up tall and take that catch. Good work from Marco Jansen.
He's hit that really well. That's gone like a bullet to the face. 4 runs and 300 is up for Pakistan.
Yeah, mentally it's a big bar that you'll cross when you get to that 300. You almost feel that you've got one up on the team that you're playing against, and going for the Yorker, Marco Jansen. This man absolutely creaming that one through the covers. Beautiful backswing. Helpful in and out.
Fielder under it. Takes the catch. Miller. The flurry of wickets at the back end as Pakistan play their shots to finish off here.
Yeah, they've lost 4 wickets now, just 5 runs. Looking for boundaries all the time, but unfortunately for their batsmen, they're falling a little bit short where they would hope they'd be. The lusty blows of a couple of guys early in the order are still there. They might have got to the 310 mark, maybe gone past that, but comfortable catch by Miller. Johnson gets his second wicket. Now 302 for 9.
How good does that look? It's fabulous. What rain? Postcard stuff. Great shots as well. Sylvia. Buys to get Naseem onto the strike.
Yeah, I think this is the better length when you're bowling to tailenders. Used to the ball coming through that area. Easy catch over Miller. Wow on there. Appreciation from the crowd. Coaches have travelled around the ground today for the ball. Every time they've taken a wicket, the crowd has gone crazy.
That has been smashed. Looking Yorker hunting the stumps. Ill-advised to do so because Naseem can whack him. He's just shown his prowess right there.
And he loves going straight too. He would have been shaping up for this. If it was a length ball, he would have been still looking to play the same shot going straight down the ground, but he got a nice friendly full toss. But he just drilled for 4.
Final delivery then. We'll go for just one. The last one has gone for 11. Pakistan and 308 for 9 in their 47 overs. With South Africa having won the toss and decided that they'd field first with rain about. It's a good total on the board. It's going to be a tough one to rein in.
They were 297 for 5 at the end of the 46th over. Wickets tumbled, so that actually stopped them getting maybe another 15, 20 runs. So South Africa will be pleased with the fact they've only got 3 or 8, I guess, because they were chasing leather and too many expensive overs, too many wides as well, 15 wides in total with 17 extras, so that is costly for South Africa. Well, this is going to be a serious little chase, this one. 80% of the games, last 5, last 10 have been won batting second. You know, play really well here, start really well in particular, to chase this down.
Yeah, good crowd in. Was well in on the game. There's the equation. 309. To win and to prevent a whitewash. Pakistan are looking for a clean sweep in the one-day internationals.